Breaking news, Nigerians. Explosive shock. ASO Rock, Nigeria shakes as Tinubu's resignation letter surfaced. See who wrote it. Nigerians, everybody, everywhere don't scatter. Welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Please don't forget to share so that others will understand what is going on in Nigeria political landscape. A Nigerian American journalist and writer Rudolph Ogorokonkwo has once again drafted a well-written resignation letter for the President of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This draft was produced by the journalists in response to the ongoing controversies and calls for President Bola Tinubu to resign to avoid potential disgrace through a Supreme Court ruling or impeachment by the National Assembly. It should be noticed that Tinubu has been facing challenges due to questions about his academic qualifications and alleged involvement in a drug trafficking case, which the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, is set to release over 2,500 pages of criminal records in the incoming days. Recently, Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), obtained Tinubu's academic credentials through a United States District Court order to Chicago State University. These credentials, according to some journalists and political analysts, are fraught with discrepancies. Meanwhile, due to allegations of a forged certificate and other pending drug trafficking charges, some Nigerians have called for Tinubu's resignation, while others believe that the Supreme Court, in a case filed by Atiku and Peter Obi of the Labour Party, could restore the country's democracy by removing him from office. In response to the calls for his resignation, Rudolph Ogorokonkwo has decided to draft a comprehensive resignation letter for President Bola Tinubu. And it reads, "Fellow Nigerians, I have always wanted to make something out of myself throughout my life from a low upbringing in the remote part of Western Nigeria. I took a torturous journey across the country and the world that finally brought me to this pinnacle of every man's ambition as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I am fully aware of how lucky I have been. I am humbled that only 60 men have been able to reach this height since Nigerians' independence, same 63 years ago. Some 63 years ago, so many men and women died while trying. I want to thank all Nigerians who helped me along the way to get to where I am today. You are the true hero of this accomplishment. You have a special place in my heart. I hope you also get people to support your mission in life the same way you helped mine. Along a tedious journey like this one, I made some mistakes. Truth be told, I was not a model citizen. I took shortcuts in my youthful exuberance to shine and make my family proud of me. I did some things that I should not have done. I sincerely regret these things that I did, which were unethical and unbecoming of someone who desired to lead others. Leadership is not only about ideas. It's not only about profits and getting things done. It is also about morality, integrity, and doing the right thing. I am sure that when you hear my real story, the odds that sacked against me from birth, you will find in your heart the will to forgive. The devil did not make me to do it. If anything, it is the evil in me and in every man, which I failed to suppress. But I am only human. Destructive behaviors do not drop from hell. They start like drops of rain on a solid soil until they gradually erode the resistance, one particle at a time. I have since realized that I used the first part of my life to destroy the last. At every opportunity that I had to come clean, I missed it. That was how I got to where I am today. It was not out of any sense of invincibility. I did not feel that I fooled 220 million people for decades, and I would keep fooling them even after that. I was simply afraid. I might have been called the Jagaban, but my thought process was nothing sophisticated. I feared unraveling a careful image I had built over the years. I was not sure that I would be able to recognize myself if I did. I was the wrong, it was the wrong path to follow. In the last few days, I have watched friends and acquaintances come out and defend me. I have watched people who know the truth lie, and people who are oblivious of the truth rant uncontrollably. The whole spectrum made me weak, sad, and regretful. I took no pride in seeing myself as a subject of such a caricature. The personal agony that I felt was so debilitating. At, at one point, I felt so ashamed to look at my grandchildren without a pounding heart that I wondered if they saw their grandfather as a crook. I did not wish that my ascension as president would unleash a toxic flame on our beloved country. I did not come to destroy what was left of our fluttering country. Instead, I came to rebuild. Despite my self interest, I have always held that the nation's interest is more important than mine. I will not let this country crumble on my watch. The truth is that I have lost the trust of so many of my compatriots and that of the wider world that I do not see how I can overcome the handicap without wasting time and the major resources of Nigeria. After carefully considering the events in the last few days, I can no longer allow the destruction of my beloved country and my legacy to continue. Despite my moral lapses, my conscience will not let me stand by and watch my grandchildren's tomorrow poisoned. In this current situation, I can no longer effectively perform my job as president. I have, therefore, decided to put the fate of over 220 million citizens of Nigerians above all things else. As a result, I am resigning the position of the presidency of the Federal Republic of Nigeria by midnight today. I hope my resignation will allow Nigeria to heal upon a new page of integrity and truth and make this day one to remember as the day the nation's rebirth started. May the new culture that this day will bear be our country's guiding principles for centuries, even though I won't be around to midwife it. May this gesture reflect the renewed hope that I came to bring in to bring in the long run. I attended to hand over the country to my able vice president, who I was confident would lead the nation to a gracious place. Unfortunately, after consulting my lawyers, I was informed that I had to live with my vice president because my infractions was pre-election matter in effect, and the country will have a chance for a clean start by conducting a new election. I sincerely think it is the best part to a new beginning. Whatever the cost, let us do it for the generations unborn. If there are people I hurt in my political journey, I apologize. It was privilege to serve Nigeria, and I wish my beloved country the best. Yours truly, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Oh my God. Somebody is now writing for him already. So you see, Nigerians are already packing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's belongings from ASO Rock already. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if